So, about a couple months ago, my sister had invited me to this thing over town where you could win stuff. And I came home with an outdoor pizza oven and a whole kayak. The problem is, they're both kind of useless to me because I don't cook outdoors and I don't go kayaking. And this kayak is for children. If I used it, I might drown or something. I might sink. It's too small for me. But it's huge. I actually have it in my room, which is crazy. I could just have it outdoors. But yeah, the problem with the outdoor pizza oven is you need to buy all these wood pellets for it and maybe some other stuff. And I would rather just do it inside, cook in the oven anyways. So I had this big yard sale, this huge yard sale, trying to get rid of stuff yesterday, and it went okay. Not too bad. Got rid of some stuff. But I was thinking, why not try sell the pizza oven there? Because, well, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I considered it, but I'm just like, it's too much hassle. I don't really have that much desire to use an outdoor pizza oven, to be honest. I love pizza. It's like my favorite food. But yeah, so I was planning on bringing that, but unfortunately I had taken everything out of the box, and in those last couple months since I got it, some of the pieces got scattered around my room a little bit, and so I was rushing before the yard sale to try and find all the pieces. And from what I can tell, there were only 2 pieces that I couldn't find. So I'm like, well, I can't bring it because I don't have the whole thing. You know, it's got to be complete, obviously. Otherwise, it's useless. You know, and I'm sure there's probably some kind of biblical message you can get out of even that, where it's like, you need to have everything to make the whole thing work. I don't know. But you know how pastors often are always trying to, like, they can make a good biblical message about God out of just about anything, which I think we all should, you know, because you can. If you have God in you, you see God in everything, really. So you can look at anything and be like, hey, that has something to do with God. God has something to do with that, or, you know. But anyways, there's a crazy funny story. Like, I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. So I wasn't able to bring the pizza oven to the yard sale, so I'm like, great, now I'm stuck with it. I'm not gonna sell it, you know, and I'm sure I could find some other way to get rid of it or sell it. But so I'm at this yard sale, and there was this guy that showed up that my mom's actually been wanting me to meet for some time, because he's you know, serious about God and everything, and, you know, he's a great guy. And she's been wanting me to meet him because I think he moved here recently. And I've been kind of putting it off because I'm like, well, I don't even know him. I'm so shy and awkward. Like, I don't, like, I'm basically going to meet a stranger. Like, I don't know. So I haven't met him yet. But he came to the yard sale yesterday, and so I met him. And, you know, I think it was going great. We were talking, and then I went to do something, and then I heard him saying to someone, like, or maybe even just saying out loud to himself, just randomly. He was like, man, I wish there was a pizza oven here. I'm like, what? What? Are you kidding me right now? Of all the things, like, the most random thing in the world, you're like, I wish there was a pizza oven here. Like, that could only be a God thing. Like, I literally, like, looked over to him, and I'm like, what? Really? I have an outdoor pizza oven at home that I was gonna bring. And he's like, seriously? Like, he had no idea. He didn't know anything about that, you know. And I guess he loves making pizzas and, you know, all stuff like that. And so he's been wanting to get one. He's like, of all the things, you know, like that's the thing I'm looking for. That's the thing I really want, is a pizza oven. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that to you when I find the pieces. And you know what? Just before making this video, literally to get this chair, because there was a pile of stuff on this chair, so I wanted to make the previous video about the video games, so I could have a chair to sit and talk with you guys. And on that chair And that pile of stuff were the last 2 pieces I needed for the pizza oven. And if I would have found these before the yard sale and brought that, there's a chance that maybe someone else would have bought the pizza oven before that guy was there, so then he wouldn't have got it. So, I don't know, I think God just orchestrates everything in such an awesome way. Like that's too specific for me to have this pizza oven that I was going to bring, and of all the things this guy wanted was a pizza oven. It's crazy. Like, he said that out loud. He didn't even know I heard him when he was saying that. He had no idea that I had a pizza oven. Like, that's not something you see at yard sales. Pizza ovens. It's crazy. Like, I wonder if God told him to say that or something. I don't know. Like, why would he just randomly say that out loud? He's like, man, I wish there was a pizza oven here. Of all the things. It's so crazy. And, this big shelf, Rite Aid's, just recently all closed down. And so our town's Rite Aid, closed, and they were getting rid of stuff. So I bought some of their big, whatever you call that, shelving and stuff, just because, it's pretty cool. And the problem with it is that it was way too tall. So I needed to get the top trimmed off. I needed these big metal poles cut. And I'm going somewhere with this too, okay? Just hold on. So there's this guy in town, this amazing Christian guy. I've known him since I was little. And he has this little shop, like under his house, basically, in the garage or whatever, where he has these tools that can cut metal like that. And so he was so kind enough to cut these for me so this could fit in my room. And that guy from the yard sale that I just met and talked to, and had the whole thing with the pizza oven, he said he had actually been to that guy's house that cut this, and he said, this guy from the yard sale, he says he has this gift from God where he can see things in, like, the spirit or whatever, where sometimes he can, like, see things glowing and stuff. Like, there are Christians that can do that, like, that God lets them see things, like, with this, whatever you call it, like, they can sometimes see, like, things glowing and stuff. It's crazy. And if you've never heard of that, that probably sounds absolutely insane. But, like, he said he rarely, very, very rarely sees this, almost never. But when he was in his tool shop, that guy's tool shop, everything was glowing. Every little tool, every little piece, everything in there had a light to it. That's so cool. Like, everything was anointed, like he said, that guy that has the tool shop, he blesses everything. He God blesses it. He prays over everything he has. And wow, that's so amazing. Like, in the guy that saw the things glowing, he said not even his stuff at his house glows. And I'm serious. This guy that has the tool shop, he's like a super, super amazing guy. He's like the kindest, sweetest, most Christ-like person. It's so cool. And I'm sadly, I assumed that my stuff wasn't glowing because, this guy was literally surrounded by, like, a lot of my stuff at this yard sale, and he didn't mention anything about it glowing, which I'm not surprised by. I can do a lot better, and I don't think a lot of my stuff is blessed. But I don't know. I hardly know what I'm even talking about sometimes. Like, this whole supernatural and the spirit thing, like, it can be kind of crazy. Like, we hardly know what to even comprehend with some of this stuff. But yeah, now I can go take this pizza oven to him, and I can get rid of it because it takes up a lot of space, and that's why I had that yard sale, because I have no space and I need to get rid of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that didn't sell, so I'm still figuring out what in the world to do with that. I have a few ideas, but yeah. I hope this blessed someone. I think that was awesome. I had to talk about that. Like, I was, like, telling a bunch of my family. Like, I was like, oh, I gotta tell my sister about that, because she knew I won that pizza oven. And Wow, so cool. I hope this blessed someone. God bless you guys. Peace.